Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to day 3 of EntreChats Daily. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe so that you get all of the videos in the EntreChats Daily series. And again, not sure how these will continue moving forward, if you guys are loving them or not, what the responses are, but in 30 days they'll be gone. So if you don't like them, just hold tight, they'll be gone soon enough. So let's jump into today's video. So today I want to talk about the dangers of just buying, or not even buying, but just spending time with free products. And I'm saying products, but it could be a service or, a free download or whatever. One of the things that I found with new entrepreneurs is that they are always looking for the free route because, I've had these people tell me, it takes money to make money. Well, I would beg to differ that it takes time, energy, effort, and some sweat equity to make money. And so there's always a way to go about doing things, to figure things out. And one of the ways that people kind of fall into a pitfall in the beginning when they're first starting their business is free stuff. They always want to look for a free trial, look for a free download, a free this. Is there a free version? Is there some kind of low to no cost effective way for this thing that I want? Is there a free app for this? Or even if it's $3.99, people say, oh no, there's got to be a free version. Now don't get me wrong, I am definitely the budget friendly person, but when something warrants for that extra cost, then it's definitely worth it. And I want to get into just three quick tips as to why that is. So let's jump into the first one. So the first one is really because it limits you. It's limiting your capabilities. Now, anytime you see those tier levels, package 1, 2, 3, or bronze, silver, and gold, then you always want to get less, of course, in a lesser package. And then if it's free, you get very, limited features. And you may say, hey, that's enough. I'm just getting started. I don't want to waste any money and da-da-da-da-da. And I don't know if this is going to work. And quite frankly, if that's the attitude that you're going to have first getting started, then I would caution you to really consider, is starting a business really something for you? And that's a hard conversation to have, but it's a real one that has to happen, because even if you do get started in business, one of the things that I think is more important than any amount of money is time. Money you can always gain back. You can always earn it back. But one of the things that you can't get back is time. So don't even waste your time versus the money. The money is 20 bucks a month, subscription service for something. You get $20 back, maybe even somebody that owes you $20 that you can get, but you can never get back your time. So always be cautious of that. But one of the things, again, is just that it limits you from being able to have full access to some of the things that you may need when you're first getting started in business. So that's one thing to consider if you're going the free route, when you're looking at some of the tools and services that are out there for new and small business owners. So the second thing is that you are always constantly looking for workarounds. And what I like to describe this as is, developing and creating some Frankenstein type business. And this really sucks because you have to think, like, you have this one piece that really doesn't fit. So need to go get this other free thing that's going to make these two things click together. And, oh, it's missing this. So let me go see if it's just like it all gets kind of wonky. And yeah, it kind of works, but it's so many different moving parts. It's not creating an efficient system for how you're going to work your business. One of the things that you will see if you just look through some of the video titles or some of my recent videos, you'll see I've gone through a lot of cameras. I have two sitting right here. Got the Panasonic ZS70, little point and shoot camera, and I have the Panasonic G7, got the G85, and over there I got the Panasonic GX8. Needless to say, that's the Panasonic cameras. And before that, I had the Canon T5i, the Canon M3, and the Canon M6. And you say, why do you need all those cameras? Well, the truth is I don't. And quite frankly, the G7 will be going on eBay very shortly. So, but it's just like, I don't need all those different cameras. But what I do need is a system and a workflow that works for me. And anytime that there is something that is kind of combating that, causing too many hiccups, not just like something that is just like, okay, this is a small limitation of this service or this product, but it's a for real issue and it's causing some for real headaches in what I'm trying to do. Always be willing to invest the money if you know it's going to yield a return. And that's one of the things that's so powerful about the word investment, is that it's going to yield a return, versus if you're just spending money. Like if you spend money on McDonald's or you spend money on Burger King or whatever, it's kind of pretty much garbage food. It's not going to yield any kind of health benefits. And I should know, Popeyes is not in that category, okay? Popeyes is not. It's the same thing when you're trying to build a Frankenstein type business. If that tool is supposed to work, go ahead and pay for whatever it is that you need to get all of the access to the systems that you need, so you're not having to buy this piece and this piece, and you got locked out of here, and this change and this update, and this is not working anymore, and it just becomes too much. So last thing on this is that you don't know what kind of delay you're further causing yourself in your business. You figure because it's saving you money that it's going to help you in your business, and it'll give you some time to really figure things out. And while that may be true for a very small window, over the long term, some of these tools can hurt you. I'm not saying that's true for all free services and products. There's some really good budget stuff out there, and I try to find some of the best when I'm recommending stuff to my email community or to my clients or even to you guys. And one of the things that I found is that when you just are trying too hard to stay within that free range of things and just trying to make, get the $1 million, out of $30 a month worth of products and services, you're further causing a delay in your business. You're further causing a delay in your growth, even when it comes to investing. Investing is more or less like a muscle, and you have to continue to stretch yourself and build yourself up so that you can begin to invest in further things. I didn't start, investing in my business thousands and thousands of dollars to begin with, but I did start with a few $100s at a time, a couple $100s at a time, $100 at a time, $30 at a time. And then, progressively start to build my way up. And so there is a process to going about doing it, and a way to make sure that you're most efficient with going through that process. But again, if you're just trying to stay within a certain, budget and just range and stuff like that for the sake of money, and money is the only reason why you're staying there, then you'll hold yourself hostage with those limitations of the product or the service, as well as the growth opportunities that you're missing out on by being able to invest in larger products, services, things that work better and are more efficient and will help you grow faster. So different than if you were trying to win a race in a putt-putt or a Ferrari. How bad do you want the $1 million bonus prize or $1 billion bonus prize for winning? You'd invest in the other car up front because it'll help you get there faster. And that's the same with the business tools and resources. So something to think about when you're considering, should you get that free product or service. So hopefully you enjoyed today's EntreChat. Let me know what are some of your favorite free services or products, or even better, what are some of the ones that are really starting to get on your nerves. So let me know down in the comments down below. Love to engage with you guys in the conversation. And if you're new to Entre Women TV, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's a new segment that we have here on the channel called EntreChats Daily. So I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. And as always, my friends, live with passion. I'll see you guys on the next one.